Hi, everybody. It's Mark for the AK Fastlane, the student life blog at the University of Akron. And I'm here today to tell you about some of the things I've been doing to get ready for the career fair that's coming up and just job hunting in general. I'm a third year engineering student currently at the university. And normally, third year students go out on co op during their spring of their junior year. So I've been job hunting a lot and I just wanted to share with you guys some of the tricks and tips I've been discovered myself when I've been looking for positions and trying to get ready for interviews and things like that. So I'm gonna show you guys my LinkedIn profile and kind of talk about the importance of LinkedIn and how you can use it as a really good tool for any student, any major looking for jobs and internship experiences while they're in college. Okay, hi everyone. You're looking at my LinkedIn profile now, and I'm quite proud of it. But anyway, I'm going to just real quick talk about the couple of key points and ideas you should keep in mind when you're filling in your LinkedIn profile. So the first and most important thing is you're going to want to have a good professional looking headshot, as we can all see my beautiful mug right here. Um, but it is important because you're going to want this to be representative of who you are. You want a picture that makes you look professional and well represented online. So you definitely want to make sure you pick out a good picture for your profile. Um, Next up, what I'm going to talk about next actually is the experience section. And basically, this is just previous job experiences. And you should list basically all job experiences you've had. Even if you think it might not be relevant to a position you're currently looking for, you should think of LinkedIn kind of as a catch-all for your professional life. So you should put all your experience up there. And when you're going to fill in these information, you shouldn't just copy and paste from a resume because it's going to make you look kind of lazy. And I think the purpose of LinkedIn is to give somebody or like an employer, a job recruiter, a little bit more insight into who you are as a person, so you can kind of add a personal spin um, to these descriptions, and you definitely should. You want to try and express yourself somewhat, but still keep it restrained. Um, and it's pretty straightforward, and that's all you basically need to do for that. Moving on then to the next section would be your education. For most of us, this will be just the University of Akron. Um, you'll want to put down if you have a major or minor, what year you are, your expected graduation dates. The editing forms for LinkedIn are very self-explanatory. I'm not going to show them. It's basically fill in the blank. Um, but again, you'll want to keep in activities you've been involved in, societies you've been involved in. One neat thing you can do actually is list specific courses you've taken. Um, which is pretty neat. I thought, if you want to point out some of maybe like a unique course you took that might be different from other people in your major, you should definitely, jot it down. People might think that's interesting and, might pique some interest in you. After that is the skills section, which you'll want to use to fill in job skills you've learned either at school or with previous experiences. I've co-op before, so I have down some technical skills like software design and other items. Now, if you're wondering why these numbers exist next to them, other people on LinkedIn can, I guess, what you would call promote or vouch for these skills. So, kind of a way to say that, this person is good at this. I've worked with them, and I can verify that they're strong in these skills. So that's why those numbers are there. After the skills section, you have volunteering and causes you might care about, and any non-for-profit organizations that you support. Again, it's real straightforward. You should put down things you're interested in because it will help give you an area to connect with job recruiters or other professionals. If you find some kind of interests in common between the two of you, it would help give you something to talk about and kind of a start launching off point. Um, and then the last and probably the most difficult section, in my opinion, is the summary, because the summary requires that you kind of wrap up who you are in a professional context. And personally found that was really difficult. And the way I broke it down and approached it was thinking about if I had to say who I am currently, what I'm trying to look for in terms of jobs or internships, and where I see myself going in the future. So you can see I kind of recap what I'm doing currently, what kind of positions I'm interested in, and then a little bit about previous and current work experience, and what my interests are after graduation. I found that position pretty difficult because it was kind of like you kind of had to wrap everything up that was on your profile. So I would actually recommend probably going through and doing the other sections first, and then from there the summary might be a little bit easier for you to fill in rather than if you started that off the bat. Um, okay, and then one other big resource we have at our disposal here from the university is the Career Center, which is at uakron.edu career, and it's a physical location too. You can go to the Student Union, they're in room 211. But the big thing is they'll provide you with a lot of other good tools you can use to find internships, full-time job positions. Whatever you're looking for, they'll try and help you out. They have a lot of good resources on here about critiquing your resume, writing cover letters, which is something I just had to struggle was trying to figure out, and this was a big help. They have ways. They have a database of jobs you can look for. Because that's kind of an overwhelming task is looking for a job. If you don't really know specifically what you're looking for, it's nice to have somebody else already compile a lot of positions that are open and all in one spot for you. But like I was saying, there's a lot of good information on here. You should definitely check it out. It applies to all students, undergraduate, graduate. If you're getting ready to graduate from college, you should take a look at this. Okay, so there you have it. Just real quick overview of LinkedIn and the Career Center that are both really good tools we have at our disposal if you're looking for a job or an internship. Um, just one other thing I want to mention that kind of goes along with this idea is that if you try and manage your online presence, and what I mean by that is the kind of information that you're putting out about yourself on the internet, it's something that employers are definitely going to look for to see who you are outside of an interview or a career fair. So just something to keep in mind for the future is what information is available about you on the internet. And I think a LinkedIn is a good way to send out a positive message about who you are in a professional setting. So it's something you want to keep up to date, and you should definitely be using these resources. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys again later.